in the long run, it doesn't matter that much because Litecoin, the decentralized network, still runs, right? It doesn't matter how people are using it. We still have been running with zero downtime since 2011, right? So it still works as intended. And of course, like people buying Litecoin via the ETF, they're not really using Litecoin, right? It's just buying it Litecoin as an asset, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, that happens with other things, right? When people buy like a gold ETF or even like oil, right? They're not really using the commodity. They're just kind of being exposed to the financial gains of the price moving up or down, which is fine. But there's also the option of actually buying Litecoin itself and using it.
Yeah, and I've never heard it put like that before, and I really enjoy that. It's like, you're buying an ETF because you're like very spirited about the asset. You're like, oh, this is just so exciting. I just want a part of that excitement. And I just think that was very great how you said that. And do you think market cap is something that matters to people? I feel like everyone's like death by market cap. To me, that doesn't really matter. I mean, for me, I'm more like about the technical revolution of it all, as you stated, but do you feel like market cap's important?
Market cap is important in the aspect where obviously price is important. If price goes up, more people like hear about it and people start buying it and using it. So it brings awareness, but it doesn't really affect usage, right? So the price can be down, but the amount of people using Litecoin is at an all-time high. Right? People actually using Litecoin to buy things, which is the most important thing in the end, right? Is the fact that it's great money and people are using it to store their value and also using it to buy things.
Exactly. And I love the adoption. I like spending Litecoin myself. I've done it. It's just absolutely flawless. And I know that especially if I'm spending a lot of money or moving a lot of money, I want something that's fast and instant. Sometimes I move Bitcoin and I'm like biting my nails, Charlie, because I'm waiting for that transaction to come through. I'm waiting to even see if it's pending. Is it going to hit a block within the hour? Sometimes I had to wait an hour for my Bitcoin transaction to hit a block. That's never happened with Litecoin. So in a generation where we're kind of burnt out, for a lack of better words, Charlie, our attention span is cooked. 2.5 minutes, we're gone by then. So I think the block time works pretty well for us. But again, in a world where everyone wants instant gratification, they want movement, how does Litecoin stay relevant in that environment?
Well, like you said, Litecoin works, it's fast and it's cheap, right? So when using money for payment, a lot of people use Litecoin. They prefer Litecoin over Bitcoin even, as we see on like BitPay stats, where BitPay being the one of the biggest or the biggest like crypto payment processor, Litecoin is consistently the most used crypto payment method, even more so than Bitcoin or Ethereum or even stable coins, right? Because it's fast, it just works and it's cheap.